excuse to start the pod off the same way again.
Just immediately start talking about toes again.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
That's what Oblak wanted. He was like, start off with some freaky shit.
So what he said, did he actually?
Similar, adjacent to that. Just on the point, I did do some research and I was right that feet and genitals are like in the same part of the brain. So I
Really?
think, yeah. So I think that's why there's that like crossover with the whole fetish thing. But let's just wrap this foot conversation up in a bow.
Yeah, how many times can we come back to the same topic of feet?
I think we've squeezed feet to the nth degree at this stage.
No, I don't think so. I think there's plenty more.
Do you know what it is though? Like, I'm wearing the barefoot shoes right now with the wide toe box, and I think we have underestimated how important it is for your feet to be comfortable in life. Like, we've bare like squished them into these crepes. I'm sure we're probably designed to walk around with no shoes. I know a few guys like that.
No shit. We're designed to walk around with shoes, obviously.
Yeah, but you adapt.
Humans aren't designed for clothes.
No, but that's the thing. I think we probably were, because we used to like hunt and kill animals, and then we'd skin them and we'd wear the fur. So for a long time, clothing was essential for survival, because it like keeps you warm, it keeps you protected. It's like armor as well. But the foot thing, I think, is just a bit of a strange one, because there are these guys who just wear no shoes all the time, and their feet become like calloused, and just they can walk on anything.
Guy on Insta, Swole Animal.
Yeah, he's bare cool.
He's
bro.
like biohacking. It's like, you know, Brian Johnson, the weirdo. He's doing kind of something similar, but mainly to like push his body to extreme lengths. So it's like he's training his skin to be. It's you know, dog paw medicine, where it makes your hands, or makes yourself like super rough and like almost.
Why would you want that?
So his hands.
I've got that here for
yeah, so
the
he's
gym.
basically made his whole hand one big callus.
He's
so
a
that he can grab,
climber.
and he can climb anything.
Yeah.
And he's got like, you know.
Fair enough. It's basically
like
just
1
putting
millimeter
climbing shoes. You know, they've
on your
got that
hands.
like grip to them. Yeah.
His hands are like disgusting. Like he rubs them together, and it sounds like, I don't know, like putting your hand like linoleum. How it's got like that like that dry stickiness. Yeah, it's. And he's also doing stuff like training his body to have different buoyancy levels in water. So by like changing the pressure in his lungs, he can like sink or like float to the top. Yeah, he's just a weird character, but he has he constantly trains his toes, and he's like works on his toe splay, and he kicks walls and stuff to train his toes. It's
mental.
And his feet are literally like fists, and he sits there like this, and like you can't really tell which is his hand and which is his foot because of how like uniform all of his knuckles are.
Like basically becoming a monkey.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah.
But this
Like,
is what he
can,
does.
grip with his feet.
Yeah. And he's like training to. I saw him, you know, on the lat pull down machine. He's got his leg like hooked onto the machine, and he's doing like, I don't know what you'd call it, hamstring pulls.
He's rowing with his feet.
He's rowing with his like leg all the way. It's so weird.
Mental.
And he runs. He also is a proponent of like the whole barefoot thing. So
Yeah.
he wears these like clogs, which are basically like slippers that split his toes apart so that they're wide, and also they have this raised bit at the front. So he's like running on the balls of his feet the whole time, and he runs with them, and it's like scary how quick this guy moves in these crepes. Like, it's mad. See him on the treadmill moving, and he like trains skipping and hopping as well. So he's very much just like dialed in on this, like moving his body in ways that we've just stopped doing over time.
But his physique is like.
This is like
It's not-
ideal
it's not
late
like,
physique,
It's not
I
like
think.
an aesthetic.
Really?
No. It's like not an aesthetic physique. He's just got super long limbs, and like he just looks a bit strange, obviously because of
What's
the way.
he called?
Swole Animal.
Swole Animal.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll check
You'll
him
see
out.
him, but he's like.
Oh, there's the guy with the penny farthing again.
Oh yeah, damn.
So sick, bruv. He's
So
just
he's just doing laps. Yeah. Apparently this is exactly 5k. The path around.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Nice.
They did it on purpose. So yeah, he's just doing 5k laps on a fucking penny farthing.
That's cool, man.
Why though?
Why the penny farthing?
Yeah.
cool.
Why not, bruv?
But is it cool?
People just like to be eccentric, don't they? And have their thing that they do. It's like there's a...
If your thing is
always
penny
when we
farthing.
were growing up in Kingston, you might even have seen him before. Do you ever remember the guy who used to walk around in the PVC leather jacket, the big long black jacket, like really like? Do you not ever remember this? You
I
saw him
remember a
walking
guy
around
used to be like
Kingston.
New Malden area with like a red coat or
Moses.
something. Yeah, Moses.
You were
this
talking
is
about
a
someone
different
else.
person.
Okay,
yeah. Man Moses is dead, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, speak,
Yeah. Well, he was quite old. He was older than people thought. I knew where he lived. I was a builder at one point before any of this.
In a
stuff.
past life.
In a past life, and I worked on a house which was next door to his.
Really?
So he used to say, I used to go past, and he used to be in the window every morning, be like, hello, young man. You're very handsome, aren't you? Not as handsome as Prince Charles. That's always what he would say.
That's sick. I'm gonna start using that. It's like, nice to meet you. I'm Zayd. I'm handsome, but not as handsome as
Not
Prince
as handsome
Charles.
as Prince Charles.
King Charles.
Yeah, now King Charles. At the time it was Prince. But there's a guy who walks around in like a Neo style, like PVC, almost like fetish level, like latex jacket.
And we're back to fetishes.
And and he's very, very like, other than that, very normal looking guy. And my dad said that one of his friends one day just had enough and was just like, I'm just gonna go and ask him what's the jacket about. And he was like, mate, listen, can you just put something to bed? We just all want to know what this jacket is about. And he just turned to him and looked at him and just went, I like the way it feels.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it. Like you said, some people just have their like their aesthetics, their styles. They're being authentic to themselves, and it just so happens to be eccentric in our view. Like that penny farthing guy, he probably just loves it,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna, I'm gonna cycle this.
I think if someone called me eccentric, I'd take it as a bit of a mockery.
Well,
a
because
bit
I
of a
think
violation.
some people
Connotations
like
of, like-
to, or even try to be eccentric, don't
Yeah.
they?
It's like a force.
Like a bit kooky,
Yeah,
like-
exactly. It's like I'm not like other people. All
Yeah.
my tastes are so unique and eclectic that you couldn't possibly be into the same things that I'm into.
Eccentric and eclectic is like double mockery.
No, eclectic is
No,
cool. Eclectic always has
Eclectic is a violation, I think.
No, eclectic is always a positive.
Do you know why? Because it's like, imagine you walk in
Eclectic
and
is
someone...
like wide ranging.
Hold on. And
I
you
won't
you
hold.
walk into a room, yeah, and you're dressed in a certain way. Someone comes up to you and like, oh, you've got like a really eclectic dress sense. You'd be like, what do you mean by that? Like
Yeah,
none
because-
of these items go together.
No, I wouldn't take it like that. I would take it if somebody saw me and they said, if it's the first time I've met them and they said that, fine. But if it's somebody I know and they say you've got an eclectic dress sense, I would assume that they've seen me in multiple outfits and it's quite like a wide range of aesthetics.
Now it means
Like
no
you have like a-
congruency at all.
You have like a baggy skater kind of vibe, and then you know, well put together with like a tailored suit, and then a bit of like a cropped
Yeah.
aesthetic, you know?
I see it less of like spray and pray and more of like very selective of like really unique things, you know?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. No, I'm not sold.
What, being eclectic?
I think it's a bit. I think it mean it to me. It means like you don't really know who you are. Like you don't really have your thing like down pat. You're still trying to work out the way that you want to go through the world. Like you haven't really dialed in your taste. And I mean, it's fine if you're like into a load of stuff, but that's one of my biggest pet peeves as well. When I ask someone like, what kind of music do you listen to? And they say, oh, I listen to a bit of everything. Like, fair enough if you do listen to a bit of everything, but that's kind of a fucking cop-out. Like, tell me what you actually like. Or if you don't like music that much and you're not super into it, that's cool as well.
But I would argue that you're actually more unique in that you pretty much only listen to one genre.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to
I think
a little
most.
bit of other
I
stuff
think
as well.
more.
barely listen to
I
anything
think
else.
more people listen to everything than listen to one thing.
Probably. I don't think anybody's actually listening to everything, but by everything we
No,
just
but
mean
I mean,
like, we mean just
I
like a
don't listen
broad,
to everything.
We just mean like a
do
really
I?
broad.
As I said
taste,
to you, I'm
yeah.
not really a fan of reggae or heavy metal, but
Yeah.
even then there are some reggae and heavy metal tracks which will find their ways into my playlist.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, oh,
A
this is
song,
actually
a
bit
good
of
song
banger.
is a good song.
Yeah, it's true.
And also with what we do with sampling and stuff, like songs are just one sort of, I don't know, snare away from being another song.
Yeah.
You know, so, or a big 808 bass on top of a pop song, and suddenly it's your favourite rap song.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly
You
that.
know? So,
That is actually fair.
What do we think about the token rap verse?
Shit! Oh, sorry. I got confused.
Oh, straight in. What do we think about the Token?
Like on a pop song,
Yeah.
like on Levitating.
Yeah,
or...
Lil Baby, yeah.
No, Da Baby.
Da Baby, yeah, sorry, Da Baby. I always get those two mixed up.
I used to be a big Da Baby fan.
And then what happened? Did he get cancelled for something?
Yeah, he did some madness. But do you know what he actually did? Is that he got proposed by the elites and he said no, and they cancelled him.
Fair.
Really?
He's spoken about it a couple times, and a few other people have. Yeah.
Damn. When was this roughly?
Don't know, a long time ago. But he said something in an interview like, I'm not going to do that shit. They make me do that shit. I don't want to do it. And then they cancelled him for some homophobic stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But he's still like pretty popping now. But
he's not like
he was about to go.
The trajectory
clear.
was crazy with the baby.
Yeah.
When he released like Suge and like any of those songs,
true.
He was fucking on fire. And he was coming with a sound which no one else was really doing at that time as well.
Yeah.
He's still, he's big though. Like he's comfortable now. He's living his life. He's just not
but that's what
he's not like a global superstar.
That's what a Dua Lipa pop song will do. It will turn you from a rapper to a global household name, really.
Yeah.
Like that, like Donna from Derby knows who the baby is.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
the baby.
Yeah, Dabba-bye.
Would you guys, if we got approached to lay a verse and like some production to a like massive pop song, would you guys be like interested? Would that like satiate your desires creatively, or would it just be like, right, well, it's a sick opportunity, obviously we're going to take it?
It really, I think it's dependent on the opportunity, but I think you can really ruin your career or the trajectory of what you wanted your career to be by doing something like that too early, because you put yourself into a box. Like a good example of someone who is never affected and continues to never affect is Snoop Dogg.
He's the GOAT of this.
So he can release gangster albums, but then over time he's just doing this, and it's very clear it's just for the bag. But he can be on a Katy Perry song.
He can do a Just Eat advert.
He can do a Just Eat advert.
Yeah.
He can. Like,
But I guess just on that point, Snoop had a very long, illustrious career in rap before he started doing that.
Definitely.
So I think he had
Set
credit
the
in the bank,
foundation.
for stuff like
he
that.
had his like, you thought of Snoop Dogg, you had the brand. Like we were talking about branding earlier. Like his brand was so synonymous with him. Like you would see him, you'd hear Snoop Dogg, and you'd already be able
Bro,
to
you
picture
just hear
everything.
his voice
Yeah.
and know it's him.
So
that's
why
one
it
of
was
the
such a big
sickest things
draw. He
about
was
him.
like, just if you jump on this ad, everybody's gonna know who you are. Did somebody say Just Eat? Yeah, they did, Snoop. Like they did, and that's it. Would you guys do a Just Eat ad? How?
Have you seen that video of that drunk white guy going up to a group of black guys and he's like, what are you guys into? Fucking bit of rap, fucking bit of rock? And they're like, rap. And he's like, oh, okay, rap. And he's like, let me think. And he's like, did somebody say Just Eat? Did somebody say Just Eat?
Really?
And he's obviously in his head gone, right, what's a rap song? And he's gone, Snoop Dogg's in the Just Eat advert.
Yeah.
But then he's done the hook.
Yeah. Sick.
They all just start fucking creasing.
I'd happily do a
You'd
fucking
sell out, bro.
Just
You'd
Eat
sell out
advert.
immediately.
But if it was like write us a fucking rap for the advert, yeah.
Yeah, but they're obviously not going to let you have full creative control.
Well,
There
no,
he is
it's,
again. Petty Farthing.
Has he come round? He's
Yeah.
fucking moving quick, bruv. If he's
15K
doing 5Ks.
already.
Maybe he's just doing the small lap. But yeah, no, I'd be open to
He
doing...
gets off the bike and he walks through this little forest.
Yeah, it quickly comes around and zooming past again.
I'd be open to doing an ad. And I'd also be open to doing a pop song if it was a good song. Because I hear some pop songs and I'm like, this is a fucking banger. Like, this is a sick tune. But then I hear some pop songs and I'm like, nah, I would never listen to this.
Well, yeah, obviously, all of it's going to be case by case, I guess.
Yeah. So if I liked the song that we were working on and it was Mayfly's going to lend some production, we might have a little hand in some of the writing, I do a little Token rap verse, yeah, cool, I'm with it. But if it's just some bullshit thing and I don't know,
Yeah, it
I
just
probably
becomes
wouldn't.
a bad song.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like-
nothing worse than someone who doesn't want to hear a rapper on a song and then they're rapping on it and it's like, who the fuck invited this guy?
Yeah, facts. Or it's like,
Usher on Baby. Is it
Yeah.
Usher on Baby? Or who comes in on Baby?
Ludacris.
Yeah, it is Usher.
Ludacris.
Oh, is it Ludacris?
Yeah.
That's
When
it,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
13, I had my first love.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
There's Usher who is managing Slash. boyfriend.
Yeah, fine. We both went different.
Managing /
What did you say?
Molesting.
Yeah, all right.
Very good.
Boyfriend.
I mean, in this case, they're synonymous.
Yeah, definitely.
So peak.
It is.
All of this stuff is like really scary and concerning. I'm glad we're kind of at this stage in life, so that if we do
you're not able to be groomed.
if we do ever pop, they're not gonna groom us. Do you know what I mean? Like, you fucking crazy. And we're too old and unattractive at this point. They're not like, if you're like a 15, 16-year-old boy, they'll be like,
yeah,
very good.
Perhaps.
Mayfly, you are handsome. So, and likewise you, Lath, I'm fine. They're not gonna come for me, bruv.
I don't want to get groomed.
I don't want to get groomed.
Yeah, like ideally we'd avoid that if we can.
Yeah, but if any of us three were gonna get groomed, Lath, it would be you.
Okay.
Jeez.
He's not wrong.
Take one for the team, bruv. Just take one for the team.
I don't think.
Get us that pop feature.
Yeah, come on, bruv. Fucking get me on a track with
I've
Elton
got to do
John.
some unspeakable
Elton
things.
John.
Is that who it would be?
No,
Oh, fuck's sake.
who's popping right now? Like, in the pop space?
Taylor Swift.
Nah, I want someone new, like young and upcoming. Like, Taylor's one of these, like, she's been around for ages. Katy Perry's beyond the pale
You
at
got
this
like
point.
Tate McRae, Addison Rae, Chappell Roan, Lola Young, Olivia Dean.
Olivia Dean.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I would, if there was an Olivia Dean song.
I couldn't even.
Did I say Addison Lee, by the way? Or did I say
Addison Rae.
I did say Addison
Yeah,
Rae.
you
Good.
did say that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd fucking.
But I too heard Addison Lee, and it didn't even like phase me.
Tinkle Madison.
Banger, bruv. Notes was on a generational run at one point as well. He was fucking
Yeah, and then
cooking.
just disappeared.
Yeah.
Again.
I wonder what that is. Do you think some people just make their little bit of money and they're like, you know what, I'm good?
They just don't.
I don't
have
really want the fame and.
To be honest, I think there's a few people like Notes and Rams where their breakout song was almost a bit ironic and it was a bit laughable, but then they showed that they were proper rappers. Like Notes especially is better than Rams, I think. But
Agreed.
Barking.
Which one's Rams? Barking.
Oh, and this thing from Barking, 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's not a
in the
legit song. I didn't take him
morning,
seriously as an
morning.
artist.
Yeah, but he's pretty good. Like he's making this cool like Afro-y kind of stuff now. It sounds pretty
That's
sick.
pretty cool.
But anyway, they're both not terrible artists. They're both not the backpack guy, whatever he's called. What's that guy? Rest in peace, Kobe.
Oh, T Thames or whatever.
Yeah,
Backpack guy.
Yeah, he always wears a backpack. And he's there and he's got his
The
car.
one who's
and
always
he's
Oh, the
swearing,
one, the one who's always walking
smoky.
bare weird.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
G.
Oh yeah.
I don't know,
yeah.
G.
And he's always doing the hand motions like a bar after he says the bar.
Grinding my pack, and then
Yeah,
like 20
yeah,
minutes
yeah.
later, he's like grinding.
Yeah. But what was I saying about? Oh yeah, so I think that what it is like they're good artists, but they then don't have anything to follow up how big the song that they made, which ironically blew to a degree, became. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it would be almost like an ironic Billy Grease tune being the first tune that we release, and it goes clear, and then now you're like, fuck,
Right,
we kind of got to follow up only Billy Grease stuff
Exactly.
now, and only this specific
As soon as we
sound.
start doing like grade, like personal stuff,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will be like, "What the hell is this?
Who the
This
hell
not
is
what
great?
liked
I
it
want
for,"
the
you know
guy
what
with
I
the
mean?
pink belly.
Yeah, exactly. I want the silly pink belly man.
Yeah, I
who
want the
keeps
guy
saying
with the
Willy.
sticky hands
Would you
next
call
to
me?
him. The glue. What? What's wrong with the
No,
glue?
calling man and bally man.
Willy him.
Pause.
Who else was like kind of like that? They had one big breakout tune or a couple breakout tunes, and they kind of fell off.
Well, this is not. I don't know what happened, but Gotcha or Goit, what's his name? Gotcha.
Goit.
Got you. Yeah.
He had that one tune. I've never heard another song from him, and it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking huge song.
Yeah, it was an absolute banger. My dad showed me that 2 years before it touched radio in the UK, and he was like, "I think this song's gonna be big."
Yeah,
and I
sick.
then sent it to all my friends.
Yeah, and you were like, I think this is
And
gonna be a big tune.
Yeah, everyone still is like, "Wow, you called that one." I was like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah. You were like, I was 13, but thank you.
Someone in that scene in the UK who didn't for the same reason. He actually just came out of the block so hard and then just never filled up to his potential is Young Bane.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
Young
true.
Bane would have been, honestly, if he had carried on with the work rate he had when he'd released those early songs like that Ed Sheeran remix.
And didn't he have that tune called
And-
Rihanna or something?
Yeah, Rihanna was a big one.
Both sides? Is that him?
Yeah, that's him as well.
He did. But anyway, during that time, he was working with Disturb in London a lot, and they were trying to get him to like release as much as possible, work as much as possible. I never really think he fulfilled that potential. But man is also like a model as well. Like he would have been a global star if he put in the work. But I think he then ended up he was doing this really cool kind of like poppy, like Afro influence melodic rap thing. But then when drill was really popping off, he started making these really dark drill songs. And I think sometimes you can kind of lose. Just because you think something's cool doesn't mean you necessarily need to go down that path.
Yeah, and you should stick to your own sound if it's going well for you 100%. At the time.
And do what pours out of you as well, naturally, you know.
On Young Bane, the woman who is in his video for Rihanna, she used to work at the small pub on campus at uni. And I used to just go and like, she would serve us or whatever. And then I saw the video and I'm like, no fucking way.
Really?
That's you. And also, one time Young Bane and his boys came into Vapiano and they were just such dickheads. It was so peak.
Really?
It was like a massive queue and he's like, nope, I'm not going to fucking queue. Walked right to the front, just ordered his shit, no one said anything. And I was like, it's a bit peak.
Wow. But see, this is what makes sense. Because with that mentality, if you're like that, I think that's when you're too bouged too early, people don't want to then give you...
This ties into what we were saying before on our little walk. Like, he was making music that poured out of him, and then it seems like he just tried to jump on the next trend or keep that like same level of virality and that same level of popularity by, let me jump on drill, let me do all of this other stuff. Whereas if he just kept, instead of trying to diversify and say like, drill is popping now, I need to also be a drill musician. If I was just in my one lane and I just did that over and over again, I'd be successful. I think people often try to change, like they'll get into a routine for a month and then be like, right, I need to like update this. I need to do something new here. Whereas actually, if you just continue to put in the reps, you'll see way more return than changing anything. Because once you make an initial change, there's going to be a decrease in output. Like if you imagine you're at a company and you need to train a new sales playbook or something with the commercial team, there's going to be a period of time where there's going to be a decrease in productivity because they're learning this new thing, and then maybe you'll come back up to baseline and then like a 5% increase, maybe. But during that change where you're in the decrease period, you're like, we should also change this thing, and then it changes again, and you keep coming back, and like the graph just keeps almost sinking lower and lower as you get these improvements, but you never actually come back to base. Same with the music stuff. Like if you guys keep changing it too much and we keep
it just muddies the waters, doesn't it?
Once you're in a bit of a flow with something, you should just ride that wave and just carry on. A bit like gymming as well. Like some people say, it's good to like switch it up every once in a while, and I agree. But bro, you can make bare progress just doing the exact same exercises for your whole life, progressive overload, and just like keep on keeping on.
As long as you do progressive overload, then
so it's not like for us right now, we're in a position where things are going well. Cool, we just do what we're doing now, but just a bit more. That's literally all it is. Rather than, okay, let's throw all this stuff away and start with a new approach.
Yeah.
And the way things are cooking right now, what we got Fabrizio coming out this weekend on Friday. We're going to do the first Phantom trip as well, like overseas, which will be cool.
So this is the first Phantom.
Like the three of us,
trip,
yeah. I'm proper excited.
Yeah,
We've obviously travelled together. We've obviously travelled together. But the three of us have never done anything, even prior to Phantom.
No. I bet you're bare annoying to travel with.
I'm really not.